Under the pale glow of a rising sun, the world of the early 17th century was alive with whispers of change, revolution, and the promise of a new way of understanding the cosmos. In these transformative times, the story of Jeremiah Horrocks emerges as both an inspiring chronicle of youthful genius. It was an era when humanity's eyes turned upward, seeking answers to long-standing mysteries that glittered in the celestial vault. In a country where tradition wrestled with innovation, a remarkable young man prepared to challenge the established order. Jeremiah Horrocks, a determined English astronomer brimming with curiosity, stood poised at the threshold of discovery. In the backdrop of bustling market towns and quiet countrysides, the intellectual climate buzzed with debates over new ideas. Cast against this vibrant scene, the narrative unfolds with historical landscapes, intellectual fervor, and a spirit of creative rebellion. Ancient castles and modest homes alike whispered secrets from the past, inviting inquisitive minds. This journey is not a mere account of technical observations, but a vivid portrayal of courage and ingenuity, a celebration of the human desire to observe, interpret, and ultimately understand the vast universe. As you follow this tale, imagine a time when every discovery stirred both wonder and controversy, and a young astronomer's persistent vision. Born amidst the pastoral landscapes near Liverpool, Jeremiah Horrocks' early life was steeped in both the rhythms of rural existence and the precise art of watchmaking. Growing up on Lower Lodge Farm in the historic enclave of Toxteth Park, he absorbed the lessons of nature and precision alike. His father, James, a skilled apprentice, turned master of his craft, alongside the legacy of expert watchmakers in the family, instilled in young Jeremiah a respect for accuracy and the importance of measurement. Daily chores, such as marking local noon by tracking the sun's climb, became early lessons in both time and the celestial order, nurturing a fascination that would soon burst. Yet beyond the technical prowess inherited from his lineage lay an upbringing molded by Puritan values, discipline, introspection, and an unwavering commitment to truth. This balance of dutiful tradition with open inquiry set the stage for a remarkable intellectual journey. As Jeremiah matured, his insatiable curiosity propelled him into the hallowed halls of Emmanuel College. At Cambridge, where he entered as a Caesar, a student of modest means yet boundless ambition. Amid the spirited debates and scholarly discussions in college corridors, he encountered the groundbreaking ideas of Copernicus, Kepler, and Tycho Brahe, whose revolutionary thoughts reshaped the cosmos. In this charged atmosphere of learning, Horrocks mingled with notable figures, such as the mathematician John Wallis and the philosophical Platonist John Worthington, a confluence of minds that nurtured his emerging vision. Here, in the inspiring intellectual ferment of Cambridge, he began to see the universe not only as a grand mechanism, but as a canvas of endless wonder, urging him to challenge the established models of celestial motion. Determined to translate lofty theories into tangible discovery, Jeremiah Horrocks embarked on a journey where craftsmanship danced with scientific inquiry. In an era when advanced astronomical instruments were scarce in a bustling seafaring town like Liverpool, Horrocks realized that to unveil the mysteries veiled in the night sky, he must become a maker of precise tools. Inspired by the intricate skill set of his family's watchmakers, he turned his modest workshop into a creative laboratory, constructing upgraded astronomical instruments that would capture the detailed motions of the heavens. With steady hands and a keen mind, he refined traditional tools, fashioning an enhanced cross-staff that allowed him to measure the positions of stars and the moon with greater accuracy. Within the quiet solitude of his study, lit by the soft glow of oil lamps, Jeremiah pored over the writings of ancient scholars and contemporary astronomers alike. Each page he turned, each diagram he sketched, was a step closer to a more comprehensive understanding of the cosmos. His dedication went far beyond passive study. He actively sought out discrepancies in established theories and devised methods to correct them through practical observation. While his peers relied on the instruments available in the market, Horrocks, faced with the challenges of limited resources, ingeniously repurposed his family's craftsmanship into the art of astronomical engineering. Each tool he built was both a technical masterpiece and a testament to his creative resolve, a clear expression of how meticulous effort and inventive spirit can merge to open up the secrets of the universe. Every new measurement he recorded not only affirmed his passion, but also laid the groundwork for future explorations that would eventually redefine our understanding of space. Emboldened by his earlier successes, Horrocks turned his intellectual gaze to the mysterious motions of the moon, a luminous presence that had long captivated human imagination. In a bold departure from the accepted norms of his time, he proposed that the moon did not follow a perfect circular path, but moved instead in an elliptical orbit around the Earth. To illustrate his point, he drew a poetic comparison to the swing of a conical pendulum, a simple device whose arc, though brief and delicate, revealed profound truths about motion. In his hands, this analogy became a window into the mechanics of the celestial, a bridge between the tangible world of craftsmanship and the abstract realm of mathematical theory. Under the glow of candlelight on cool, quiet nights, Horrocks painstakingly recorded the moon's wandering journey, his diagrams filled with graceful curves and subtle deviations. He challenged the established view by suggesting that the sun's gravitational influence also played a pivotal role, gently accelerating and decelerating the moon's pace. This revolutionary idea, nascent yet profound, hinted at forces that would centuries later be formalized in the work of Isaac Newton. His pages, crowded with calculations and sketches, bore testimony to a mind unafraid to blend empirical observation with poetic reflection. Every measurement he recorded was an affirmation that the universe operated on principles of balance and subtlety, a delicate interplay of forces visible in the very arc of a swinging pendulum and mirrored in the elliptical trail of the moon across the starry tapestry overhead. Through his innovative research, Horrocks not only advanced our understanding of lunar motion, but also ignited the spark that would propel gravitational science into a new era. As the seasons turned and the heavens continued their eternal ballet, Jeremiah Horrocks prepared for an event that would etch his name into the chronicles of astronomical history, the predicted transit of Venus in 1639. The notion of a transit, where Venus would cast its delicate shadow upon the radiant disk of the sun, held the promise of revealing secrets that had long puzzled astronomers. The concept was as enthralling as it was daring, a celestial event that required not only precision and patience, but also a deep understanding of the cosmic clockwork that governed planetary movements. Drawing upon his meticulous recalculations of Johannes Kepler's Rudolphine tables, Horrocks discerned inconsistencies in the established predictions. With a relentless spirit that bordered on visionary, he reworked these tables, arriving at a bold and unprecedented forecast, a prediction that the transit of Venus would indeed proceed, despite widespread skepticism among his contemporaries. Many dismissed his findings as the musings of an overzealous mind, yet the certainty in his ledger of observations testified to his profound insight. In his carefully penned notes, he captured the poetic marvel of Venus preparing to traverse, like a slender shadow, the vast luminous face of the sun. Stationed in the quiet countryside of Much Hoole, Horrocks set up a self-constructed helioscope, a simple yet ingenious instrument that projected the image of the sun onto a flat surface. This contraption, born of both necessity and resourcefulness, allowed him to safely observe the imminent wonder without risking his sight. As the predicted moment neared, the heavens, initially cloaked in somber clouds, gradually unveiled a momentary clarity. In that decisive instant, the faint silhouette of Venus emerged against the brilliant solar disk, a delicate dark spot traversing a blazing canvas. The spectacle was both humbling and exhilarating, a vivid reminder of nature's enduring capacity to surprise and delight. In those precious moments, every second carried the weight of centuries of astronomical inquiry. The minuscule dark mark became a symbol of progress, its steady journey across the sun challenging old assumptions about planetary dimensions and distances. Horrocks' careful observations led him to reevaluate the perceived size of Venus and offered an improved estimation of the astronomical unit, the vital measure of the distance between the Earth and the sun. Although his figures were not perfectly aligned with modern values, they advanced scientific understanding significantly. Alongside his close friend William Crabtree, who observed the phenomenon from a nearby locale, Horrocks shared in a silent, profound collaboration with history. Their parallel yet solitary vigil became a landmark in the annals of science, a moment when the convergence of calculation, observation, and creative daring revealed new horizons in the cosmic narrative. This historic transit not only enriched our understanding of the solar system, but also immortalized the spirit of inquiry that continues to inspire explorers to this day. In the midst of his swirling achievements and astronomical triumphs, fate dealt Jeremiah Horrocks a harsh and untimely blow. His luminous career, though shining with the brilliance of youthful genius, was abruptly curtailed on a cold January day in 1641, when he departed this world at the tender age of 22. As the sun dipped below the horizon on his brief yet impactful journey, the realm of scientific discovery mourned the loss of a mind that had already begun to unravel the deepest mysteries of the cosmos. Word of his passing echoed quietly through academic circles and among the small communities that had witnessed his early experiments, leaving behind a void that was both intellectual and profoundly human. William Crabtree, a steadfast companion in celestial studies, felt the weight of this loss deeply, a lament echoing the sentiment that the world had been deprived of an incalculable treasure of insight. Even as the curtain fell on Horrocks' earthly existence, the imprint of his discoveries continued to radiate outward, influencing emerging theories and inspiring future luminaries like Isaac Newton. Over the centuries, his legacy has been enshrined in memorials ranging from plaques in Westminster Abbey to a lunar crater bearing his name, a constant reminder of a life devoted to the pursuit of truth, however short it might have been. In local vistas around Toxteth Park and at observatories in Preston, communities continue to honor his memory, celebrating not just the groundbreaking science he advanced, but also the indomitable spirit of inquiry that defined his every thought and action. Reflecting on the luminous journey of Jeremiah Horrocks, we are invited into a narrative of unyielding curiosity and passion, a timeless quest for understanding that transcends the boundaries of life itself. His story, marked by breathtaking achievements and an all-too-brief presence, urges us to consider the true essence of discovery. In the silent communion between observer and cosmos, his meticulous observations and creative insights continue to echo through the annals of time, urging us to look skyward in wonder, to question the known, and to venture boldly into the unknown. Within his enduring legacy lies not only the technical mastery that propelled early astronomy forward, but also a deeper, more profound human truth, that the pursuit of knowledge is as much a journey of the heart as it is of the mind. Jeremiah Horrocks demonstrated, with every carefully measured observation and every inventive leap, that our understanding of the universe grows when we blend art with science, calculation with intuition. His pioneering spirit lights the path for all who dare to explore, reminding us that even fleeting lives can imbue the cosmos with eternal insight. May his journey inspire us to seek